Is this thing on?
Checking? Hello?
July 31st.
Stop it.
July 31st.
So we've been off for like a full 2 months?
This is season
Wait,
2, baby.
July, August. Yeah. Oh,
This
hi,
is
welcome to season
season
two.
season 2. Because every episode that I've done, I've been like season 1, episode like 56. This is season 2, baby. Hello,
Official start.
girls. It's been since July 31st that we have not picked up these microphones and dusted off these microphones.
Seriously, life got in the way. That's all we can
It
say.
really did. Like, she's traveling the world. I'm slinging beer. Like,
Literally.
we're just here, dog.
I know. Brittany's like in the thick of wedding planning. I was just like bebopping around. I don't know. Like I went. Okay, so July 31st, what were we doing then? Like, let me look on my calendar because I think your bridal shower was.
May.
Oh, okay. See, I'm like already so backwards. Oh, okay. So I was about to go to Wiz Khalifa the last time we recorded, or maybe I just had.
Yeah, I think either you were going or you just had gone.
Okay. Okay,
And
then I
then
went
you
to
went to like,
Italy.
I was about to say you went to Italy, then you came back for the bachelorette party, and then you went
Yes.
somewhere and somewhere else, and now you're home.
Yes, girl. I went to your the Bachelorette was so fun.
It was so good.
We basically just had a girly weekend and we did the theme the Bachelorette Diaries, so like based off of the
Ugh.
Princess Diaries. So
Mm-hmm.
everything was pink and bows and glitter, and I got all the girls to get headset, glasses, and tiaras so we could do the full Anne Hathaway moment.
She killed it.
Oh,
Like,
thank
you
you.
absolutely killed it. It was like everything that I was hoping for. Like,
Oh,
I
good.
didn't necessarily have an expectation. I knew you were gonna kill it regardless, but like, because I didn't really tell you much. I was just like, hey, I just want to like rot for a weekend with just like me and all my friends. Like Sophia and I joke a lot whenever we hang out. I'm like, I don't have somebody I can rot with. I'm like, when we hang out, there's maybe like one day that we're like activity, 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 and then the next day we're just like, look at this TikTok. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And that's all we do. And we don't speak to each other. We just lay there, and then eventually she'll go, "What are like? Are we gonna do something later?" I'm like, "Yeah, we can do something later." Like, and then we just go right back to scrolling.
Yeah, and like maybe we go to Target and like Jersey Mike's.
Yeah.
And then we feel fulfilled.
Wow. We had some sort of sunlight, and then we just hibernated back.
I love it. And that's why I didn't feel like super stressed planning your bachelorette because I'm like, I know you so well and I know
Mm-hmm.
you're not high maintenance. Like, it's not like bus, club, another club. Like, you literally just want a good girly time. So
Yes.
I found us a house that was basically directly on the beach. Okay. We were like one layer back from beachfront,
Mm-hmm.
but we just walked across the street and then there was a boardwalk that went in between two houses, and picture it, you walk right out onto the sand. Like it
It's
was
perfect.
exactly what we needed. And the house was huge.
Mm-hmm.
So many windows, so much natural light. It
Mm-hmm.
was really close to like, well, I guess it wasn't like super close to everything, but like also the Outer Banks is like pretty small. Like the furthest we had to go
Yeah.
was like 30 minutes away,
Yeah.
to the Whale Tail place, which, ooh, that dinner was good.
To the whale tail place. I
Yeah.
still felt bad that we had to wait so long.
Yeah,
Because
we
we
did have
went,
like an hour wait.
we did. We like, because I told them all, I was like, listen, this restaurant is like, because I told Sophia, I was like, this is the only request that I have on the weekend. I said, I want to go to dinner here. I was like, that is the only request that I have. I was like, I don't care. I'm leaving it all up to you. I don't care what we do. But I'm like, this is the only thing that I want. And so, yeah, we
Easy
like all
enough.
got super cute and like took pictures, got all dolled up, and we went. And it was like close to 8 o'clock, and I was like, "Oh, like we're gonna get a table, like easily." I was like, "Normally at around this time, like you don't have to wait that long," and blah blah blah. We walk in, and they were like, hour 45 minutes," and we were like, "Oh." And and I was like, normally it's not that. Like they always do worst case scenario. Like I think the longest that I've ever had to wait is like an hour 10 when like over there. So, and I was like, okay. And then eventually like we all started getting kind of hangry, and I felt awful because I was like, I was like, oh my God, like I don't want to go anywhere else. Like I genuinely don't want to go anywhere. I couldn't think of any other place. So eventually they finally called us back and we got our food really quickly. So
We
it all ended
did.
up working out. So
It wasn't that bad. Like, we just piled back in the car, and guys, we got the most phenomenal sunset pictures
oh,
on the side of the road.
they were so good. Like I didn't think they would be that good. And then
It
I
was
was
so good.
shocked. They're
Literally, I'm like, Brittany,
perfect.
like, I was the picture girl, like, the entire weekend. I'm like, oh, can
Mm-hmm.
wait, just stay right there. Click. Like, I
Yes.
wanted her to have all of the best memories because I know, like, you're not going to ask me to take your picture, like, all the time.
No, I will not.
But I'm always going to offer it.
Oh, for
So
sure.
I was like, okay, wait, while we have this wait, perfect time photo shoot. So we go over to the side of the road. The sun is setting. Like, it's looking pretty. Okay. I
Mm-hmm.
hold up that Kodak, whatever the heck it's called. I snap that picture. It's giving orange, pink, yellow. I said, Brittany,
Hmm.
pose like your life depends on it, queen. And the wind was hitting. Like, she was in this little
Oh,
Marilyn Monroe-esque dress. Oh, they were so good. Yeah, so I had like each girl. I'm like, okay, Brittany and Lexi. Okay, Brittany and Allie. Okay, Brittany and Heather. Like, everyone gets their
yeah,
turn.
literally. Everyone, you get a photo. You get a photo. Everyone gets a photo. No, and it turned out
They
beautiful.
were
Like the
so
pictures
good.
were so good.
Yes.
So good. I wish I knew like what the actual camera that I have. I'll drop it in the description if I can remember. But yeah, like the camera is perfect. It's less than $100. Got it from Walmart.
Yes.
It's definitely like a Kodak something. I know it's definitely Kodak.
I'm about to look it up because I literally ordered it, you guys, right after that, or actually on the trip. That next day,
Yeah.
I ordered it for myself because I was like, I actually need this in my life. Because it was only $90.
Yeah, because there's so many people that get like the Sony one or whatever. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like the one camera that like all the influencers
Oh, the
have.
Canon
That's like,
G7X.
yeah, the one. Period. Yeah, that's like $1,200. It's insane. But then this picture, I mean, this camera like basically gets you almost the exact same photo, but for like a tenth of the price.
Truly. Okay, take notes, girls. It's the Kodak Pix Pro FZ45 16.4 megapixel camera.
Yup, that's the exact one. And 89.99
Yep.
from Walmart.com, babe.
So good.
It was so worth it.
I took it
It
to New
is
Orleans
so
with
worth
me this
it.
weekend, and like, I was obsessed with every single picture.
Amazing. Now I need to hear the entire story
Oh, of New
of
Orleans.
of Nolans.
Nolans, baby.
I didn't
Um,
even know she was going before you start. Before you begin. I texted her. I sent her a voice memo. I don't
yeah.
even remember what the voice memo
Dude, I
was.
screenshotted it.
I sent her a voice memo. I think asking something or making a comment. I can't remember. No response. I was like, get it. It's fine. She doesn't have to respond. It's okay. A couple days later, still no response. And I'm like, okay. So then Sophia and I like to do this bit. We have our own little bit, which I think is so fun. So whenever we go get a coffee, we, instead of like posting a video on TikTok and doing like a taste test, we prop our phones up and we take videos and send it to each other. And I'll be like, color's not looking that great, but like, let me try it. I'm doing A, B, C, D, E today. Taste test. Give it like a 5 out of 10. And then we send it to each other. That's just, I don't remember who started it, but I think it was just like, we've just been
No, it
doing
was
that for the past
you.
couple
It
of
was
months.
you. It
Was
was
it
so cute.
me? Oh, so that's just what we've been doing for the past couple of months. So I propped my phone up and I was like, hello? I was like, are you alive? And then I checked her location and she's in New Orleans. I'm like, what are you doing in New Orleans? I didn't even know she was going to New Orleans. And I'm like, is she, like, did she get kidnapped? Is she alive? What happened? And then she responded
Yeah.
back. She was like, I'm here. I'm like, hello? But then I did see, and I told her, I was like, I literally feel like I'm stalking your entire life. I was like, she hasn't posted in 2 days. What happened? I'm like, I'm a groupie over here. I
No,
saw
you
you were
know
in
where to find
Alabama
me.
at some point, and I was like, she's with her sister. Like, I get it.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
regardless, she went from Alabama to frickin' New Orleans. I'm like, Miss World Traveler over here. Anyway,
No,
please continue.
I had to screenshot the voice memo because you know how it will like transcribe the text. And
Yeah.
it says, yeah, I peeped your location and I was like, what the heck is she doing in Louisiana? Okay, so I
So good.
I lived with two guys when I was in college. They were like we were all in the same major, broadcast meteorology, and their names are Jake and Trevor, shout out.
Hi.
Um and we have been besties ever since. Well, Jake is a Baton Rouge native, okay? And he just turned 30, which is so insane to say. He's old.
Mm.
I'm just kidding, Jakey. But he was like he said that he wanted to celebrate his birthday. He said he wanted to celebrate his birthday in New Orleans. Now, I have only been to New Orleans twice before this trip, and it was with my family for Mardi Gras. So we did
Oh,
have a good
fun.
old time, but I didn't go out with my mom on Bourbon Street. Like, I didn't
Valid.
really get, I feel like, the full New Orleans experience. So this weekend, we went out, and boy, we had a time last night.
Yada time last
Oh,
night.
I really don't drink. I have not been that drunk, Brittany. I don't know, probably since high school.
Whoo.
Oh, like I'm seeing double. Like
Oh
I go out to have my drunk cig. I'm
no.
like, okay, lock in, Sophia. Like lock in right now. Like yes.
Please.
Yes. I'm standing there like my knees are knocking. Like my knees are trembling. Like I can't. I've
Oh.
had so many vodka tonics. Like
She's down bad, babe.
she was
Down
down
bad,
bad.
dude.
But I was having such a good time. We went out for both Friday and Saturday night. Shout out to this place called Bourbon Heat. Oh yeah, like came in at 4 a.m. on Friday night, got up at 11 a.m. Saturday, went to brunch, started drinking, like did it all day, came back in at like
Who
4
are
a.m.
you?
Oh, I know. It's like something took
Who
over me.
who are you?
It was crazy.
I love this for you
I was
though.
like, I felt kind of like lame because I was like, am I just like dying to be young again? But like, no, I was just genuinely having a good time.
Dying to be young again. Please.
I don't know. It's just like living out like my going out fantasy because honestly, I don't go out in Atlanta, okay? Like I'm not a
Right.
social person. In Birmingham, I have like such a hard time going out. I went out with my sister after the Nelly concert, which I went to like the day before I went to New Orleans. I almost sent you like a super emo voice memo. Because I left the bar early. I felt like so uncomfortable and so awkward
Yeah.
because my sister had gone to the bathroom with her friends and I was just like everyone is looking at me. I feel so weird. I'm not talking to anyone. Like it was very like it wasn't dancing, loud music playing. It was more like a stand up and everyone talking type of bar.
Ooh,
I
valid.
know.
Because if there was like music bumping and like a dance floor, then that's kind of like, okay, I can kind of like
Yeah.
just like bebop along to myself and kind of like blend in a little bit. Like I'm vibing. Ooh, okay, I hear you.
Didn't feel that. And I have had like so much trauma associated with Birmingham and like the people that I was with. I just like I love them, but also I associate them with like a person in my life who's no longer here, and it just made me sad. And
Yeah.
I'm like trying to like fit in, and it was just so bad. I literally my sister went to the bathroom and her friend was talking to me, I guess like trying to keep me company, and I just impulsively like ordered an Uber and left. And my sister called me and was
Mood.
like, "Where did you go?" And I was like, had to leave.
Home.
Like I can't. I literally can't be at home. Order Taco Bell as soon as I walk in the
Oops.
door. But then I go to New Orleans and I'm like, I know nobody. I don't give a. I don't care. Like I'm having a good time. Like no pressure. Like no anxiety. No hometown anxiety. Like
I was about to say that's probably why you had a better time because of the fact that you didn't know anybody and that you don't have any memories associated with that place. So that's
yes,
probably why you had a great time.
it was beautiful. I loved it
I
so
love that.
much. Like I did.
Oh, good.
I walked in. I'm like dancing. Like as soon as the DJ was playing every song we wanted. Like I'm going on
Oh,
Snapchat. I'm holding up the phone. Like please play They Dyke by
please.
Boosie. Please play Set It Off by Boosie. Like it was so much fun.
Love that.
Now the second night I met this guy.
Mm.
And how we met was
Mm.
we were all dancing and I was taking a video of my friends and he was like kind of in the background dancing to the same song as us. And we noticed and we all just kind of started talking. And immediately like we kind of take a liking to each other. And he asked me, he was like, "Do you have a boyfriend?" I was like, "No." Like he's talking to my friends. Like apparently he was asking my friend Trevor, like what's her vibe? And Trevor was like, "Well, like I mean, she's not like gonna sleep with you on the first night type thing. Like, what are you trying to get at?
Right.
Like, but he's asking questions about me. And so we're dancing all night. Like, this guy's like super handsy. We go to this other club. We're dancing on each other again. Like, we're going from club to club together. I'm like, he's so cute. Like, now, granted, when I saw his pictures in the daylight a couple days later, it was definitely like I had like my drunk goggles on. And like, that's no tea, no shade, but like I can't act like this was like the man of my dreams, okay? He was literally just a guy that I was like, this fun to hang out with him type thing, okay?
He's average, right? Yeah.
Yes, he's average. So he, at the end of the night, asked for my Snapchat, and I'm like, I don't Snapchat. Like, you can have my number, okay? So
Period.
he gets my number, but he does add Jake and Trevor on Snapchat. So the night ends. I think I just ended up like leaving. Like, I didn't say bye to him. I just left the club, and like we ended up walking to this other place and blah, blah, blah. So we get back to the room at like 4 a.m. We're doing like our little drunk debrief, and I'm like, wait, you added that guy on Snapchat. Like, does he have any stories up? So we look at the stories. Well, he's immediately dancing with this other girl that I was dancing with. I was like, wait a second. I'm like, okay, so that's the vibe from him. Also, I will say, when we were on the dance floor, he was talking to like other girls. Like, there was a girl, because we're like facing, like, I'm facing out, and I see this girl talking to the person behind me, which is said boy, and he's talking back to her. I'm like, where's the loyalty?
You see this ring on my finger? What happened here?
But
After
I'm just,
everything
like,
we've
taking
been
notes.
through.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm just taking notes on like how he is. And then I see on Snapchat he's dancing with this girl. I'm like, okay. But I looked at the username, and I was like, the username is a bunch of letters and numbers. I'm like, that's so odd. Note. Okay.
Right.
Note. So the next morning we wake up, we go to Waffle House, and my friends are like, just text him, just text him. So I texted him. We start like going back and forth. I catch my flight later that day. I mentioned that I'm going back to Louisiana in like 2 weeks for an LSU game. And he says, okay. He's like, I work the 10th, but I can take off. And he's like, the 11th and 12th, I don't work. And like, basically inviting himself down. Like, he's going to come to this game with us.
Right.
I'm thinking,
Where is he from?
he's from Louisiana, but like from Slidell.
Okay.
So it would still be like a little bit of a drive, like I think less than an hour drive.
Whatever. Right.
But still, he's like, I'll take off work. I'm like, I literally texted back. I was like, you don't have to take off work on account of me. Like,
Right. Like, relax.
yeah,
Just
like,
making conversation. Just trying to be
yes.
friendly.
Yeah, I was like, this is kind of an ick already, like a little bit.
Mm.
So, and also the night that I met him, when we went back to the room, we looked him up on Facebook. We could only find a Facebook for him from when he was like 13 years old. Okay. And it was like super emo. Like, when I wake up in the morning, I wish I didn't. We were like,
Oh.
we're like, okay.
'Cause tonight will be the night that I will fall for you.
Literally.
I'm sorry.
So I'm like, okay. But now I'm back home, and I'm looking for him on Instagram. I don't see him. But I also like deleted the Facebook app because I was like, I can't,
valid.
like, it's too much for me right now at this phase of my life. So I'm like, oh, fine. I'm like, I'll go on Safari and like log into Facebook and see if I can find this guy. Because there was
Right.
just something in my mind. I was like, I've got to really see his social media to like see who he is and really get a good grasp on this person.
Yeah.
Sure enough, I find his Facebook. Tell me why there's a picture of him and a girl in his profile picture.
Classic.
I was like, okay, 2024. I know that seems like forever ago, but it really wasn't that long ago.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I can find the girl. So I'm going through who's liking the picture, and I see this girl loved it. I'm like, okay, let's click on her. Tell me why he's in her profile picture. Tell me why it says in a relationship with blank. I said, all right. Let me just go double, triple confirm on Instagram. So I search up her name on Instagram. Picture of them in her profile picture. So I immediately block him on text message, okay? Because I knew that I was about to send a hey girly message, but I was not going to give him any sort of heads up. I wanted him to be blindsided by this girl figuring out.
Good for you.
Yes. So I messaged her and I said, "Hey girl, random,
I know.
but are you still dating the guy in your profile picture?" She says, "Yeah, why?" Like,
I just know that she saw that Hey Girl. Ugh, I just know she saw that and
heart
just went
sank.
literally.
Heart sank. Okay, my like messenger only accept from these screenshots. Okay, so she says, "Yeah, why?" I said, "I met him in New Orleans this weekend and he did not tell me he had a girlfriend at all. But I was feeling weird about it and did some Facebook stalking and found you, so obviously immediately had to message you. We danced together and he was super handsy. We didn't like have sex or anything, but he was not being
Right.
loyal to you, that's for sure." She said,
Mm.
"Thanks for telling me. I appreciate it."
Mm.
Now I'm like, okay, that's pretty bland. Like, if I was her,
Right.
I would be like, time, place, eyewitness accounts, videos, images, security camera
Period.
footage. Like, what else?
DNA swab.
Yeah. Did you get his
Have you
social
washed your
security number?
hands? Have you washed your hands? Take a Q-tip and just do me a favor and scoop out of them nails, girl. Scoop them.
Do you have the clothes you were wearing that night? Like,
Just put them in a plastic bag separately and ship them to me. That'd be great. Better yet, I'll meet you on the 10th.
no, literally, literally. So I said, no problem. But then I was like, let me give her some more information because remember how I noticed that his Snapchat username was a bunch of letters and numbers?
Mm-hmm.
Well, when I got his number in my phone, it suggested him on Snapchat as a friend to me, and his username was first dot last like 42. I'm like, okay, so
Rookie mistake.
he has two Snapchats. He sure does have two Snapchats. And so I said, also, he has a second Snapchat. I said, let me get the username for you.
Period.
She said, thanks, babe. I appreciate it so much.
Wow.
So I sent her the screenshot, and the story of him and that girl dancing was still up. So I said, also, the story is him dancing with another girl that night.
Mm.
And she was like, thank you. I also said, and I was texting him earlier because obviously I had no clue about you, but now he's blocked 100%. I'm so sorry. And she said, thank you, you saved me. And I was like, oh my gosh, saved you. I was like, are y'all about to get married or something? She said,
Right.
no, but I've been with him. I've been with him for 5 to 6 years.
Lee.
It's like when they have nothing, they still have the audacity.
Literally.
So yeah, she said, like, she's like, I'm done. She's like, this was a blessing in disguise. Like, thank you for telling me, and all that stuff. She seemed very appreciative, but also at the same time, like, pretty hurt. She's like, I feel so stupid. I was like, this has nothing to do with you. This has
Honestly.
everything to do with him. Like, this is nothing on you. You were probably at home being a loyal girlfriend. He was out being a hoe on Bourbon Street. Like, this is not your problem.
No,
the only problem
literally.
you have is him. So hopefully you dump him. For real.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, 5 to 6 years they've been together, dude. Can you even believe
Has
it?
she changed her profile picture yet?
Yeah, she did.
Good.
And
Small victories, brother.
she was private on Instagram, but now she's public and she has like 10 less pictures than she did before. So I think she cleared them out.
As she should. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'm kissing her feet mentally.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, she's back on the market.
Good for her.
Oh, I know.
God, I can't even imagine.
Dude,
5 years?
5 freaking years, bro. And that checks because they had pictures together back to like 2020.
I could not even imagine. It's hard to believe 2020 was 5 years ago.
I know. I feel sick over that.
I feel ill. But anyway, that's insane.
I know.
God, dude, good for her. That is, yeah, when you told me that, I was like, oh, when you sent me the screenshots, I was like, not the hey girl text.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And what's crazy is this guy was like, so we met these other guys the night before, and we saw them that next night outside of this bar that all my friends plus this guy and I were walking into. And those guys tried to like talk to us just to like, hey, like converse or whatever. And said cheater like pulls me away and pulls me into the bar, and he's like, I'll beat their ass, I'll beat their, and I was like, what, why? And the next night, Jake, my friend, was telling me, and he was like, yeah, like those guys said they were going to talk to us, but like they didn't want to deal with like the guy you were with, like they said he was just like basically like telling them off. And I was like, what? So for him to be like so protective and like act like he's so like big and macho about me, knowing dang well that he has a girl at home, like it just, everything about every video that I had with him, I'm like, ew, like I
No,
have to, like,
literally.
it doesn't hit the same anymore.
Mm-mm.
It's just gross.
That is gross.
And yeah, and of course, like I'm replaying every moment together, and I'm like, ew, like just,
Yeah.
it makes me so sick that a person could do that knowing they're deceiving someone, like
No, literally.
full on deception.
Oof. Ew. 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 Ew.
I know.
Ew. Ew.
I know.
I hate that. I've had to send a hey girl before.
Wait, really? I didn't know
Yeah,
this.
but this was like forever ago, and it was just like a social media thing, cause like I you know how people like will slide up on your story or whatever. There was this guy that kept sliding up on every single story, and was like, it was like, damn girl, and like you're so hot, and like, you know, like the drooling emoji and like the hot emoji and like whatever. And I was like, this is like the fifth story he's like, if not more, that he slid up on. And I was like looking at his profile picture, and I was like, you know, with the binocular, I was like, wait, not a magnifying glass. I was like, wait a second. And I clicked on it. He's engaged to be wed. And I was like, okay, great. I was like, okay, great. The betrothed, holy matrimony. So I literally went on Facebook, and I did some stalking, found her Instagram. She's private naturally. So I messaged her, and I said, hey girl. And I sent her screenshots, and I was like, listen, your man has been in my DMs. And I said, you can see the screenshot on the bottom. I have not accepted, or like I have not. I was like, I just looked through these and I saw that. I'm like, he's blocked, I promise. Like, and I think I even took a screen recording of me going and like physically blocking him. So I was like, I see you're engaged. I was like, I'm so sorry to do this to you, but if I were you and I was about to get married to somebody, I would want to know.
Yes.
And I would want proof. So I'm not just some random girl on the internet. She never responded.
No.
She never looked at it. She never responded. I mean, it's been years at this point now, but yeah, she didn't look. I would check almost every single day to see if she even read it. Like, I checked every single day, and I even considered like messaging her again and being like, please check your requests, or like, like, hey babe, bumping this up to your inbox just in case you missed it. You know what I mean? Per my last DM, like, please, like, and no, nothing. She never opened it, never responded. So I like considered scrolling back through my DMs to see if I could find it, but that's just too much work. So I think about her sometimes.
Oh,
So sorry. And I'm like, I wonder if she ever looked at it. I wonder if she ever saw it. I wonder if she just like, maybe it's just not on Instagram like that. I don't know. But
that's just, oh, that's so sad. Because as a girl, like, we feel for her. We're like, she has no clue. Like, there's this piece of information just like sitting there. Oh my gosh. I also had a guy one time who was like sliding up on my stories a lot. I think I clicked on his profile because I was like, oh, like, I don't know if I thought he was cute or what. Anyways, what he said to me was like, I want to marry you or something. And I was like, okay. So I like, look, fully engaged. Same thing.
Perfect.
Engaged.
Perfect.
So I screenshot it. I find the girl's Facebook. I sent it to her. And she's like, oh my gosh, like, were you at the Alabama game last night or something? I was like, no, like, I've literally never even met this guy. And he's like sending, and she was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this. Like, we literally just bought a house together. Like, and I guess maybe he hadn't proposed to her yet. And that's why it made her so upset, was because he's out here sending some random girl, I want to marry you, and yet has yet to propose to her.
Ew.
Men,
Ew.
you guys are not safe in my DMs, honestly. You're not.
Period.
If I know that you have a girl, I will be sending her a picture.
Absolutely. People are dumb.
No.
Like, just the best way that I can describe it is like pure stupidity. It's like there's maybe a dime a dozen, like maybe 1 in a million person who wouldn't mind or like would eat it up or whatever, or like the attention of some of like a man in her DMs, even though he's fully betrothed or groomed to be, and you know what I mean, like.
Yeah.
There's like, some sick and twisted person, but 9 times out of 10 someone's gonna look at that and might as well call us the FBI at this point, because I'm gonna find you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna find you. When people leave hate comments on my videos, I find them. I found this one woman. Found her whole, I know where she lives. I know what her kids' names are. I know where her grandkids' names are. I know where she works. I know where her husband works, because I looked at her profile picture and she had her full first and last name. I'm like, first of all,
Rookie.
that is the stupidest thing you could ever do, especially when you're leaving a hate comment. So I went on the good old book of faces, found her, and I said, this looks nothing like you. And then I kept scrolling and I was like, ooh, they have the same chompers. They have the same teeth. So I'm like, yep, this is her. This is her
God.
for sure. And oh my God, this is not funny. It's like kind of funny though. But she left like some snarky comment and I didn't see it. But I just like happened to look on TikTok and I saw somebody had like replied to it. They took a picture from her Facebook and screenshotted it and posted it to, like, replying to her comment.
Yeah.
Being like, I hope you don't speak to your grandkid like this. And it was a picture of her holding her grandbaby. But they, like, put a little, like, heart emoji over the kid's face. So I was like, respect. And I literally, like, when I tell you, I, at my phone, I was like, but oh my God.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I'm pretty sure the comment got taken down. Like, because I didn't touch it. Now I can't find it anymore, which sucks. Because I'm like, oh, because I was this close to screenshotting it and sending it to you, but I didn't. But so funny. But yeah, so if you're going to leave a hate comment and you have any sort of inkling of what your name actually is, and if your followers and following is unlocked, 9 times out of 10, I can find out who you are based off of your following and followers.
You're not safe around here, partner.
So quick. Not around here, partner. Mm-mm.
There was a guy that I went to college with. I only met him one time. We were like in, I don't know, like the cafeteria or something one day randomly, and he talked to me. This is like freshman year of college, okay? And I think he drove me back to my dorm. Well, we've been following each other on Instagram ever since then. And he's a man of God, okay, married, cute, all that stuff. Well, tell me why he's telling me I'm hot in my DMs or something the other day. Yeah. Immediately, I respond back. I said, you are disgusting. I can see you and your wife's wedding pictures from about 3 months ago. The fact that you think this is okay, beyond me. Immediately blocked him.
Had me in the first half.
I'm like, it's not even like you're random. Like, we've been following each other for years now. I watched y'all date. I watched y'all get engaged. I watched y'all get married.
Ew. Ew. The literal nerve.
Sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, I have no chance. Like, just solely because I see all of these gross people in my DMs, your DMs, even online, like, guys making comments on videos, and I'm like, okay, you literally have a girl in your profile picture. Like,
no, literally, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Because it would be one thing, not even justifying it, but it would be like, if your man was following like Kim Kardashian or some sort of like mega celebrity like Scarlett Johansson, you know what I mean? Somebody who doesn't even run their own Instagram page, right? That would be one thing. Do I still condone that? Absolutely not. But I'm playing a comparison game. It's like that, or following an influencer whose job is to look at comments and look at like engagement and everything like that. It's like, it's literally DMing a regular person.
Yeah. Like,
thinking that they're not going to see it.
Exactly.
And like they do not have somebody else running their social media. They are running their social media. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. Like, people are so dense. It's like, let's think with our brains. Let's think with this head, not the other one. Let's think here. You
Way
know,
too brave. They are way too brave.
literally.
Um, okay, wait. Side note. Have
Mm.
you seen that unknown number show on Netflix?
Yes,
Can we
yes.
for 1 second? I ought to slap that lady. I wanted to literally wring her neck through the screen. Okay, wait, spoiler. If you never
Yes.
if you've never seen Unknown Number, skip ahead like 5 minutes. I'll only give us 5 minutes to talk about this.
More like
Maybe
15. I'm
10.
just kidding. Because if there's one thing that we're gonna do, we're gonna beat a dead dog or a dead horse,
Oh
whatever
yeah.
the saying is.
Till it's dust,
We're gonna
baby.
we're gonna drive a point. Yup. Mm-hmm. You mean the
Yeah.
Hunchback of Notre Dame? That's what you're talking about. Like,
Yeah, so basically it's
like
the catfish thing. This poor girl, her mother is out here sending her nasty, vulgar, so sexually descriptive,
very.
suicidal talk, sending her daughter
Yes,
to kill herself.
I know.
Why? Just because she like has nothing better to do. Like it basically ends up that she just like is bored. Like she has nothing else to do. She's lost all of her jobs and she's so hooked on sending these text messages. Sending these text messages.
Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Oh, it's okay. Okay, wait. 3631. 3631.
Is it saying that it's still playing through my?
It's still coming through your computer. I think you have to leave and join again.
Thank you for that.
There you go.
3631. Oh, we're going again.
Yeah. It stayed.
Okay, cool. Oh, okay, that's cool. Okay. Anyway, was it you
Um,
talking? Yes, it was you.
Yeah, no, I don't know, but her mom, it ends up being her mom. I was shocked, dude. I never would have seen that coming.
I know. Like, genuine, like, I cannot believe, because, like, when they were interviewing like, I think it was like her sister or something, like towards the end, the lady with like a bunch of tattoos, when they were interviewing her at the end,
Yeah.
they were like, she's always liked to be the center of attention. Like, she's always like, she's always made herself kind of like, you know, the life of the party, the center of attention, like it all, like she loves it when all eyes are on her. So then when she has a daughter who's a star athlete and is dating the popular jock boy, like, the daughter was basically living every like teen movie, you know? Like great at sports, she's pretty, like, you know, like he's I guess attractive, like conventionally attractive for obviously somebody their age, but like, you know what I mean? So the fact that she what actually blew my mind was the fact that Kendra found the new girl that he was talking to and was harassing her. That's what really kind of like who like that this is insane. But apparently there's a lot more information that the documentary did not leave in,
Ooh.
supposedly. Because there was like an article that came out that gave a lot more insight. Because like when you watch the documentary, you're almost kind of sitting here like, it's like everybody's like, oh, okay, she's jealous of her daughter. She's jealous of her daughter. Like she's not the center of attention anymore, so she has a lot of trauma. She's taking it out on, not excusing it. It's disgusting regardless, but that's the only logical reason that I can think of. But apparently in the article, like the kid, the young boy, the mom was saying that like Kendra was always wanting to go to his sporting events and like offered to chaperone and offered to, and was always like checking up on him and, like offering to take him to whatever sport he played, like offering to take him to practice. She would show up to his practices. She would drive to his games. Like it got to the point where it was just so weird. And it gave me full body chills and like not in a good way. Like the hair on the back of my neck stood up when the police officer came to the house and the daughter was just sitting there and Kendra was just like grabbing her and holding her. I was like, get your freaking nasty claws your talons off that child. You hate your daughter. You hate her because she is what you wanted to be, right? I'm like, you hate this girl, so you are projecting onto her. And then now that you're caught, you don't want to you don't want to suffer the consequences.
I felt the same way. I was like, stop touching her.
No, literally.
I felt like the daughter's reaction was not as crazy as I hoped it would be. Like,
Right.
not that I was hoping for this to even happen in any way, but I was just thinking we would see some sort of blow up of like the daughter being like, "It was you? Are you kidding
Right.
me? Like,
Right.
you put me through all this hell?" But no, she just was so quiet and just was sitting there. And then, of course, at the end, we see that she still talks to her mom and like still wants a relationship with her. I was like, "Oh, it's a mental illness, babes. It's a mental illness.
It's a mental illness." No, but
It's
when
like therapy is needed."
no, when I saw her face, I was like, because there's fight, flight, or freeze. You could just tell in that moment that she just like completely froze. And that like I wouldn't even know how to react. Like if I found out that my own mother was bullying and harassing me and sending me sexual things for years, like I genuinely don't know I genuinely don't know how I would have reacted. But like when I saw her reaction, it broke my heart because I can like physically see her trying to process what she was just been told, right? And then the
Yeah.
dad coming home, I love the dad's reaction. I love the fact that he did not like I don't want to say overreact, but that he didn't like do the whole like theatrical like are you serious like blowing up and like screaming at her or whatever, because that would have I don't even remember the daughter's name, but that would have caused her like that much more turmoil and like that much more of like a oh my gosh, like what is happening right now. So I absolutely adore the dad's reaction. Can I make a comment though?
Yeah.
Did you notice the table in the background? That it was basically like every inch of that table had a liquor bottle on it. There was at least like 25 to 30 liquor bottles on that table.
I did notice that.
Because that's the first thing I clocked. I said, is that Jack Daniels? I'm like, what is happening right now? I'm like, why do they have so much liquor on their entire kitchen table?
Yeah. Okay. I feel like I noticed that, but I didn't think too deep into it. But it was like over to the right, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Because I looked and I kept double taking and I was like, what is that?
Very weird.
Very odd. I don't know what the deal is, but somebody made a comment about it on TikTok. They were like, anybody else notice the table full of liquor? I'm like, yeah, I did. What's that all
Yeah.
about?
I mean, the entire thing is just so beyond evil. It's evil
Mm-hmm.
that
It is.
anyone would put their child through that. And then for her to act like, oh, like I'm worried about her having to go to school and this, that, and the other. Like, you were causing all of this. Like, what do you mean? You're worried about people knowing that it was you and her having to go to school. What about when she had to go to school when people are telling her she's a whore, she's ugly, she's anorexic, she's disgusting, like all these, it is just so mentally ill. 100%.
And my thing, let me just say this. Some of the parents, I didn't like the way that they handled it.
Yeah.
She's like, we thought about changing his phone number. You thought about it? After a after a day or two, if it was still happening, I would snatch that phone up so freaking quick and I would switch phone plans. Like you think I'm kidding. I the fact that they let it go on this long, you know what I mean? Like I understand going to the school and like trying to figure it out. Like maybe it's a child, like blah 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 blah. But I would have taken that phone so freaking quick.
I
And I would
also
have been
feel
like,
like,
I'm doing drop off. I'm doing school pickup. You do not need this phone.
yeah.
Point blank. Like, take the freaking phone away. Hello?
I feel like the mom did that. She's like, I've had the phone, but like they didn't like change the numbers and like try to like really cut it off. And I feel like the principal was almost letting it go on even further because
Mm.
they tried to go in and say, hey, no phones for at least one day so we can at least see if these messages stop while they're at school. And he was like, oh, I really feel like phones in the classroom, like it could be really beneficial. And, kids use it. It's like a research tool and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, they can't have their phones for one freaking day.
No, literally.
That felt icky to me. I was like, how? I don't know how he's justifying this. And is it really that bad if any other parent is saying, "No, I want my kid to have their phone," like, okay, well that's a red flag. Like if I was a parent and there was a kid being cyberbullied to that extent, I would say, "Okay, don't bring your phone to school one day. If this is going to help solve this case, even just a chance, a 1% chance, let's do it. I'm all for it."
Right, right.
It was very
Agreed.
weird.
Like I just and tell me why it took a freaking FBI analyst to find an IP address. I can tell you a
Literally.
21-year-old girl that's bored, that's in the middle of doing her own at-home gel manicure that can find an IP address. Like, are you freaking kidding me, dude? You're
Yeah.
joking. You know what I mean? I'm like, it took bringing the FBI in to find a freaking IP address. I'm like,
And
what
they
are we
should have
doing here?
they should have given it to the FBI way sooner. It took them
Agreed.
like over a year to ask, like, to finally say, okay, we need help. Stupid.
I just feel like nobody like took it as seriously as it should have been.
I agree 100%.
And then her trying to frame that one chick.
So mean.
I don't get it.
So mean. Netflix has been putting out some bangers recently. They also put up this there was a murder I can't remember what the show was, but it like came up on my suggested like immediately, so I'm,
Ooh.
I'm sure. But it was like the American, I don't know, it was something about a husband and a wife, but
Oh.
yeah, it was super like who done it, like psychological
Ooh,
type thing.
love.
Yeah, I'll send you the
Big
name
fan.
afterwards.
Please do. I'm looking, when you finish a show, you're just kind of like, what do I do now? So
Literally.
now I'm just like rewatching things and I don't want to watch, it's fall, so everybody wants to rewatch Gilmore Girls, which is fine. It's a classic, it's a classic show. Um, have you seen Gilmore Girls?
I was gonna say I've never watched it all the way through, but like I've seen.
Oh, you have to watch it. It's like it's one of those like One Tree Hill kind of things.
Yes, yeah.
When you were like, no, and I'm like, no, you gotta watch it, and then
Mm.
you're hooked, and you're watching the entire thing in a month. Like it's one of those like it's one of those feel good shows. Like when I first watched it, I was like, "Aw," and then when I rewatched it, I was getting so frustrated because I was like, because I feel like my frontal lobe developed, and I was like, "Why is this happening? Like, why this, why that?" Like, but it's a TV show, so like I don't get that invested. But still, I was like, "Bro, this is insufferable," but I can't stop watching it. Like it's one
Yeah.
of those just like you have to watch it, like you have to,
Okay, I will. I will
you
say Friday
have
Night
to.
Lights and One Tree Hill changed my life.
Friday Night Lights, I might rewatch that. That's like one show that I would be okay with rewatching. I tried to rewatch One Tree Hill, but since I've seen it, I'm just kind of like, like I feel like I have to like actually like have my heart in it.
Yeah.
But Friday Night Lights is definitely one that I could rewatch for
Tim
sure.
Riggins. Oh my
Oh
God.
my, I know, I know. The bad boy, long hair,
Seriously, the badder
rugged.
the better.
Yup, rough around the edges.
Please.
Please, so valid.
I honestly, when I finished that show, I was like crashing out so hard. I almost bought like merch from from the high school, the make believe high school. Like I
That's
almost
amazing.
bought the sweatshirt, which
I mean,
maybe I
people
should
do that
have.
for Stars Hollow.
Oh, I don't
Gilmore
know what that
Girls.
is. Oh,
Gilmore Girls. Stars Hollow. Yeah.
okay,
I
I do
think it's
need to
Gilmore
watch it.
Girls. Stars Hollow. Yeah, Stars Hollow.
I feel like it's super fall vibes. Like it is the
It
most
is.
classic crunchy leaves, leg warmers, like oversized shirts, and just like
Mm-hmm.
maroon.
Yes, it's very crunchy maroon. Like granola. It gives granola vibes, but in like the best way. It's really good. I think when you watch it, like you'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll get
Yeah.
angry,
Mm.
and then you'll have to take a day because you're like, why am I getting this invested in a TV show? Kind of thing.
Yeah,
Vibes are immaculate.
I need
Vibes are
that.
immaculate, right? Yeah. I would do unspeakable things to watch Gilmore Girls for the first time all
Mm.
over again. I would.
Okay, maybe I need to like make it a series on my TikTok or something.
Do it. Do the reactions.
A
Being like watching Gilmore
reaction.
Girls for the first time. Here's everything that's getting on my nerves. Yeah. I will say the last season though, like they had a different writer in the last season. So there's a lot of things that just don't make sense. And it's like a whole thing because I remember like I made a video about it and I was like I don't understand like this season sucks. And everybody's like, yeah, they had a completely different writer. And I was like, that makes so much sense because this doesn't make sense and this timeline doesn't make sense. And like, this person's random. Why are they here? Like, that kind of thing. But
Same
it's
thing with
good.
One Tree Hill. When they switched the writers, I still
Yeah. It's
watched
like
it
you
all the
could
way
tell.
through, but
Right.
it was different.
You could just tell. That's why I haven't finished Vampire Diaries. I haven't finished.
Oh, I need to start.
I think I only watched like I don't even know how many seasons there are. Eight, seven, eight. And I think I only got through like season six. And then people started dying off and new characters. Like I think there was one episode when there was like I was starting to watch it and I was like, who are these people? I'm like, in just the last episode, it was all the classic characters. Who are you? Literally, it was like the next episode, it was everyone was different. And I'm like, I don't know the lore. Like, I don't know the backstory behind these. And then I like legitimately thought that I was watching a different show. And
Gosh.
then I thought that I missed a few, like, I had skipped over a few episodes. And so after that, I couldn't keep up. So I just stopped watching.
It's disappointing.
I know, because I thought about rewatching that and trying to just like finish it all the way through, because like maybe I'll get it now, but because it was so long ago that I watched it. But even then, I'm just kind of like, I don't really know. I don't know if
Mm.
it's worth it or not.
I feel like I have to say this just so I can like have this on the history of our podcast.
I'm scared. What?
I met Moneybag Yo yesterday.
Oh my God, please. I
Brittany,
was like, what happened? What'd I miss?
I will never get over that. Like,
Sophia sent me the selfie. I said, who is that?
I said, Brittany, you literally used his song in a TikTok transition like a week ago.
I was like, who is that? And you know the what's her face? Kiki
Kiki
Palmer.
Palmer.
She's like, I don't know who this man is.
He could be
I don't
passing
know a
by me on the
thing.
street. I wouldn't know a thing.
You wouldn't know a thing. That literally me. I would have been like, how you doing? Not a single thought going on in here. Oops.
Oh my gosh. Do you remember the sound like back in 2020 that was like, what you doing, girl, with all that? Ooh, nah. Hey,
Yes.
ooh, hey. Yeah, that was him.
Yeah. Was it the I know you obsessed with me and I get it. Stay
Stay
in
in
your
my
lane and
lane and
stay
stay in
in
my
my
business.
lane. Over there. Okay, that's who that
Yes,
is.
that is
There
who
it
that
is.
is.
Okay.
And where I saw him was like not even in Atlanta. Like it was at a Hot Works in like a suburb of Atlanta, okay? And I was in the mirror taking selfies and I heard his voice coming around the corner and I was like, "Ooh, I'm embarrassed. Like I don't want someone to see me taking a picture of myself." And then I said, "That sounds like a Memphis accent. Like that sounds
Mm.
like Glorilla. You know how she says beautiful instead of like
Beautiful spurt.
yeah,
You got a beautiful
literally.
spurt.
He said
Hilarious.
something like excuse me and I was like,
Not like scares me.
yeah, so I only saw the back of him. I was like, so I see this delicious, tall, dark, handsome man, tatted, ankles up to the collarbone. Okay,
Beautiful chocolate
yeah,
man.
exactly. But because I heard that accent, I was like, why do I think that's Moneybag Yo? Like, and for context, this is a rapper. Okay, guys, he's a super famous rapper. I was like, why is my mind telling me that's him? So I go on his Instagram. I click on his stories. He's tagged a location in Atlanta like 10 hours
Mm.
ago. I was like, "Oh my gosh, like this might actually be him." So I parked it right there in front of that mirror for like a solid probably 10 minutes. I hope he's not listening to this. He's not. I waited 10 minutes.
Sorry I didn't know who you were, but I used your transition TikTok sound.
I literally waited outside because he was in the bathroom like showering. Like Hot Works, you like sweat in the sauna, okay? So,
Mm.
and they have showers in there. So, and first off, he's on the phone the entire time, like on speakerphone, talking to his girl. And they're in there
Cute.
yapping it up. I'm like just standing there, like knowing that when he walks out of there, I'm gonna pretend like I'm just like on my phone or whatever. But I still hadn't seen his face, so I still hadn't confirmed. But when he walked out, I like looked and I did a double take and I was like, And he was like, he just did like kind of like a shy smile, and he just like shook his head,
Cute.
and he like walked over to the bench, and he's still on the phone, and he like starts putting stuff in his bag. So I just like walk over there because my gym bag was over there too. Like ours, they were sitting right next to each other.
Oh
How
my
cute is that?
gosh.
Yeah. So I picked up my stuff, and I think I just kind of looked at him and like smiled. He was like, "Are you about to go work out?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm about to work out." And, and then he was like, "Are you okay? Are you good?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm just really shocked. Like, I didn't expect to see you like here of all places." He's like, "Yeah, like when I'm on the road, like I try to work out, get my fitness in." I said, "Okay." I was like, "Well, it's so nice to meet you." I was like, "I love your music. I think you're so cool." He
I
was
love
like,
that.
"Thank you, thank you." Like, so I walked away because I was like, "Okay, let me just be chill." And then I was like, "I'm going to be so upset if I don't get a picture with him. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be thinking about everything I coulda, shoulda, woulda done for
Mm-hmm.
72 hours probably." So I just like turned back around and I was like, "Do you care if I take a selfie with you?" And he said something and I didn't understand. I was like, "I can?" He was like, "Yeah, that's fine." But he was like on the phone the whole time. So I just was scared that he was going to pop off on me and be like, "Can't you see I'm busy?" And then I would have
Right.
cried.
I mean, valid.
I would have cried
I
right
mean,
there.
valid, yeah.
But yeah, he was like, "Yeah, that's fine." So then we like took a selfie. Now I took a video instead of just like a selfie because I was like, I need a screenshot options, okay? Because
Of course.
if I look ugly in this one picture that I have, I'll also never forgive myself. And the lighting in Hotworks is absolutely atrocious. Okay, so here's the picture. Wait.
Gosh, that's so funny. Love.
So crazy, guys. Oh my
I
God.
love that.
It was a one in a million time and a place type thing. Like, how at 4 p.m. on a Wednesday was he there?
Right.
What? So,
That's wild.
so yeah,
Divine
just
timing, dude.
had to let you guys know that. I feel super famous right
Mm.
now.
I love that for you. Amazing.
Thank you so much. It was so
You're
cool.
so welcome. Yeah. Oh, wow. Fun time.
Has anything good happened to you recently?
No, no, I'm just kidding.
Long pause.
No, not at all. No, I'm
Nothing
just
comes to
kidding.
mind.
Actually, I'm spiraling. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, I'm like, as emo as it sounds, I'm just taking it one day at a time.
No, seriously. It's like
Yeah,
wedding
like,
countdown time.
it's wedding countdown. My job sucks right now, and it's like, I mean, and it's not even like people don't know. Like, I mean, all of my coworkers know, and I've been, one thing, okay, good thing that happened. I love my team. I love my coworkers. They're all like, the oldest one there is in his like mid 50s, and the youngest one is like 33. So they're like, there's some guys that are in my wheelhouse of age, and then there's some guys that are like old enough to be my dad.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, but everybody there is just so cool. And like, if I ever have a question, I know I can call whoever and they'll help me. Or
Good.
like, if I ever need help with something, they're always like, Brittany, let me know if you need help anytime. And like, if I'm around, I'll help and things like that. So it's like, I had a work event, um, and so we have mandatory happy hours that we have to go to. And 9 times out of 10, they're sponsored. So they're sponsored by a supplier. So, like, never mind. I don't want to say because then people will. I don't like to share where I work. I like to share what I do, but I don't like to share the company that I work for.
Makes sense.
So it'll be like a supplier, which is a brand of beer that I sell. They will sponsor a happy hour, which means that, like, if we go to a restaurant, we need to have one of their products on draft and they'll pick up the tab at the end of the day. So, I walk in and everybody's like, Brittany, we ordered you a Diet Coke. And like, and so I like sit down at the table with everybody and they're like, oh, Brittany, like we saw you pull in the parking lot. So like a Diet Coke's on the way. Like they just know
Aw,
automatically. And like,
good people.
and they're all like checking in on me because of my recent promotion. So like, I'm still trying to like get my feet wet with the route and everything. And like, I'm still trying to introduce myself to as many people as possible and things like that. So I'm trying my hardest. And so they're all like constantly checking in and being like, how are you doing? Like, do you have any questions? Is there anything I can help you with? Like, do you need a refresher on this, excuse me, software that we use and things like that? So, and like they were all talking about one night, like all of us getting together and going bowling after work and things like that. So it's like, they're like, oh, we'll bring our wives and like we'll all get together and, go bowling. It'll be fun. And so, Yeah, it's like, and we went to Delaware for the weekend and it was so much fun. I brought my digital
Aw.
camera and I was like taking pictures of everybody and they were all like, Brittany, you got the digital camera? I said, absolutely, I got the digital camera. So, we were all just hanging out and it was so much fun. Um, but I guess that's like the good thing that happened is that I love my team.
Okay.
But my job right now, it sucks so bad. It sucks so bad because
No.
because so the route that I took, the guy retired, right?
Yeah.
He had been there. He's not at retirement age, but his wife is fortunate enough to have actually full on retired from her company, and she ran like a 500 to 1,000 employee like office. So
Okay.
she made some dinero. So she got to fully retire. So he's basically told me, he's like, I'm privileged enough to have a wife who had a really really she's the breadwinner. So he's like, I have the luxury of and the privilege of retiring early to then go and basically spend time with my wife and my kids, kind of
Yeah.
thing. So he retired early. And so I took over his route. And one thing about him, we're going to call him Ken. There's the corporate way that we're trained to do. Obviously, we're going to do it in a kind way, but inevitably we have to run a business and there's rules, right? So like there's the corporate business way and then there's Ken's way.
Mm.
So now I'm coming into the route trying to implement the rules that I'm trained on and trying to implement the practices that I was told to do. And now people who are so used to the Ken way, I have to get them used to the corporate way.
The Brittany way.
I am, period. So I am automatically seen as the bad guy.
Oh.
Like I'm automatically seen as a threat. Oh, well, Ken would do it for me. Oh, well, you're not going to do it for me? Well, then why did he do it for me?
Mm.
And, oh, you're not allowed to, then why would he do it? Because he didn't care if he got in trouble.
Right.
He got in trouble all the time
Dang.
because he would break the rules. Not like laws, but just like, yeah, not like an ABC law, but he would break company policy
Right.
to make the customer happy, which again, it's all circumstantial, right? It's all like it just all depends on the situation. Um, but now it's just like, so our company is a logistics company. They look at numbers. They say, okay, there's an account, they have an order, we only deliver to them every other week, if not once a month, but their frequency or how often or how corporate sets for them how often they get a delivery is once a week. So they're like, we want to go on ahead and change their frequency to every other week because that's when we're delivering to them anyway, right? So then I can approve or deny it, but then inevitably, just because I deny it doesn't mean it's necessarily going to get denied. It's
Mm-hmm.
stupid. So then people are texting me orders and there's a cutoff for ordering because then the warehouse has to go and pick thousands of cases. Like today alone, I sold 800 cases.
Hey, big
So like,
baller.
so like, they have to go pick all those cases. So then, we did an earlier cutoff to make sure that the people in the warehouse are working from 3 o'clock to 4 in the morning.
Right.
So, I have to remind these people, your cutoff is this time. So then I have people texting me wanting an order and like it's way after cutoff. And so I have to be like, hey, I'm so sorry. There's nothing I can do. It's past cutoff. Well, Ken would do it.
Ugh, that gets so old.
Or they'd be like, "Oh, well, I didn't even know there was a cutoff. I didn't even know there I was on it every other week frequency. I didn't even know. I didn't even know. I didn't even know." And so I'm sitting there. I go into my boss's office on Wednesday, and I'm like holding back tears because I'm like, "Am I doing something wrong?" I'm like, so I told him, I was like, do these people really not I was like, do all these delivery frequencies change? Because when frequencies do change, I'm supposed to be notified. So then I can notify the customer and we can make something work, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, did all these people's delivery frequencies change and I didn't know about it? And he was like, and um and he was like, no, Brittany, Ken would just take the beer to them He would just deliver it himself, or he would make it work. And I'm like,
There's a new
so
sheriff in
then
town.
no, literally. So then I'm sitting here and I'm the bad guy. Like, I'm the punching bag. People are like, well, I'm going to take my business elsewhere. I don't want to do business with you anymore. And so it was
Ah,
just like one after the other. And I'm sitting there and I'm like Monday and Tuesday, I cried the entire drive home.
Brittany.
Because it's like,
It's
and
just
I try not to
overwhelming.
take it. I try not to take it personally because it's all business. Like, it's not. They don't not like me. They don't like the practices, like the actual company policy that I'm trying to implement. You know.
Right.
So like when it's just one thing after another, and I have to explain that they can't get weekly delivery, and because of A, B, and C, and like I'm sorry, blah blah blah, and then they come back with me and clap back at me, and they're angry and they're just like "Meh," they're looking for somebody to blame. It sucks. It really freaking sucks.
So, like, your iced coffee is the best part of the day
Yes.
in the morning.
Hmm.
The looking, yeah, I hate that for you. I'm
Me
sorry.
too. It's
But
just
I,
it's gonna suck for the first 2 months, but then after
yes,
that, like once people start like getting used to me and getting used, because
exactly.
they're trying to navigate and like test the waters and see what they can get away with. So it's like, you know, they're trying to get to know me, and I feel like once they do, then it'll be fine.
Yeah,
But until then, it's just going to suck so badly.
yeah. It's a learning curve for them and
It
for you.
is. Mm-hmm, for sure. So that's really the only thing. It just kind of
Power through,
like,
babes.
yeah, it's just like, went to my boss. I was like, remind me why I did this again.
I'm
I was
supposed to
like,
be
why?
happy.
I was like, why am I here? Like, why did I leave my very like relaxed, cushiony, like just vibing job for this? He goes, because you are the perfect person for it. And I was like, fine.
I'm gonna
Like,
cry.
fine. I was like, fine. So yeah, I
Hmm.
love my boss. I love my company. I love my job. I really do. But it just sucks
Yes.
right now. It sucks right
Okay.
now.
Well, we'll all be thinking of you, and we know you're
Thanks.
strong and you can get through it.
Appreciate that.
Are you still using your Nespresso?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day. Every single day. I have those Nespresso pods on auto replenish. Auto
I love it.
once a month, baby. 50 pods once a month.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
What creamer are you using right now?
I I do the silk almond milk, but it's like the protein milk.
Huh.
I don't know if that's like a gimmick, but supposedly it has like a few more grams of protein in the milk. Not sure how. I don't ask questions. I just like the taste of almond milk. I use silk almond milk, and then I do Chobani. I love a Chobani creamer. I'm using the Chobani s'mores right now.
Ooh, it's good.
I bought the pumpkin, the s'mores, and the vanilla. So I
Hmm.
have like a little like I open the fridge and I'm like, what am I in the mood for today? I think I'll do this. I think I'll do this one. So yeah.
Cute. Actually just saw on TikTok that Chobani has a cookie butter flavor out now, like a cookie butter creamer.
Yum.
Yeah, I will be looking for it immediately.
Yes, Publix. Every time that a new flavor comes out, Publix is like the first store to have it. Either
So
that or
true.
Target. So I'm like, I
Yeah.
feel like I just need to keep my eyes peeled and look out for it.
Yeah, I would love a cookie butter moment.
What about you? What are you using?
I'm using I think it's International Delight frosted
Hmm.
sugar cookie.
Yum.
Honestly good.
That sounds good.
With some I do almond milk too. Yes,
Slay.
actually. I was trying to think because
Love.
I used to do oat milk, but then I heard that it has like a lot of estrogen in it or something. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, and that was enough for me. I was like, okay, I'm never ordering that again.
Yeah, it can
Well,
like disrupt your hormones, which I didn't realize. And because like I'm an avid, I love oat milk. I'll do
same.
it if I like go out and get a coffee. I'm gonna do oat milk. But if I'm at home, I know what almond milk I like, so I'm just gonna continue to use
Yeah,
that one.
we're literally the
That's
exact
great.
same.
Love
Because like at Starbucks, I'm getting an oat milk shaken espresso,
every time.
and I'm not thinking twice about it. But
Hate that they stopped charging for. Um, don't hate this that they stopped charging for like milk alternatives.
hmm
Everybody was like, heck yeah, finally. But then they threw an Uno reverse and said, we're going to start charging for syrups. It's like, every person out there is like, two pumps this, one pump that, one pump this. hold this, add this. And I'm like, and so
Dude,
that all adds up to even more than the milk alternative.
yep. It was so mean because they used to charge, like it was normal for them to charge, and then they stopped for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And then they re-implement it. It's like, okay, I'm sorry. Like, you can't do that to us. Like, it just feels mean. It feels malicious.
It
It feels like you
does.
don't care about me. And I was honestly loving that I could do my little hack with the shaken espresso and like add brown sugar and add the oat
Yep.
milk like for free and for free.
Mm-hmm.
No, not anymore. And so now I just like go and try to just suffer through a regular shaken espresso with classic, which like it's honestly not that bad, but
Right.
it would be better if there was brown sugar. But like on principle,
Valid.
I can't do it.
See me, I'm like, I'm eating the 80 cents. 80 cents a pump. I'm eating it.
It's just
I
ridiculous.
know. It's so stupid.
That's right up there with Delta not letting you earn miles on a basic economy flight. Like you literally cannot earn Sky Miles if you buy the cheapest seat. They changed that in like 2022.
Same thing with JetBlue. They're not letting you check your bag for free anymore. And they're starting to do assigned seats like next year.
Really?
Yeah, they're going to do assigned seats and they don't let you check your bag. So it's like there would be people that would pay extra to fly with JetBlue. I flew with JetBlue like a couple of months ago and I loved it.
Really?
Because I was like, I can check my bag for free. And depending on how quickly you check in, I think I like, checked in on like the second because I looked and I was like, oh, it's like a minute till I need to check in. Let me just get my phone. I checked in immediately. I was towards the front of the plane.
Slay.
I was like, never been. I was like, usually I'm in the back by the bathroom.
Literally.
You hear the toilet flush, nice ambiance. But like now I'm in like the front of the plane.
Like, why can't we have nice things? The miles, I'm like, it costs you nothing to put points on my account.
No, literally.
It costs you absolutely nothing. Like, it's just, ugh.
Do you have to have a credit card to get miles?
No?
Okay.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
I've never done anything with like miles and stuff.
oh, yeah, you just make an account. It's like like a Jersey Mike's reward account, a Jimmy John's reward account. Same
Cute.
deal. Like the more that you buy stuff with them, the more you earn points or like miles, and then you can redeem the miles for free flights and for
Oh,
bags and
slay.
whatnot. Yeah,
Love
oh,
that.
definitely. I literally have one with every JetBlue, Frontier, Spirit, Delta, American. They all have rewards programs. Highly recommend getting an account with all of them.
Good to know.
Yeah,
Good
girl.
to know.
I'm
Love
honestly
that.
thinking about, I don't know if I want to get an American Express, but I want to get a credit card that does something with like American Airlines or whatnot so
Yeah,
that,
that's what I was thinking. Just to kind
yes,
of like, so I can use it and then rack up flight miles or like points
yeah,
that way because I don't really travel that much. So it's like,
you can, like any purchase gets you
right,
miles.
exactly. So
I
that's
know,
what I
I'm
was
like,
thinking.
but then I'm like, oh God, I hate being an adult because then I have to figure out how to transfer because I don't want to like open a whole new credit card because I don't really need to get I already have two credit cards. Okay, I don't need three. I would just like I have a Discover as one of my cards.
Right.
I would like get rid of that one and you can like transfer your balance from one card to another.
Oh, didn't
Oh
know
yeah.
that. I want
I
because
like
there's one credit card that I want to close. I want to close it so bad. But
yeah.
but I've worked so hard to get my credit score to where it's at
Yeah.
that I'm like,
Don't close it. Just like
I
pay it
know.
off.
I do, but it's just like there. And I'm like,
Yeah.
and I keep getting emails being like, they've increased your limit. I was like, I don't use it. What do you mean they've increased
Yeah.
my limit? But then when you pay it off, your credit score goes down. I'm like,
Oh,
I'm like, bro, I'm
we
like,
can't
isn't this
win.
the whole point? Is to like, it's so stupid.
Yeah. I feel like my one card is not giving me as much as I could as like incentives, you know? So I'm like,
Right.
we should shop around and like get
Mm.
an American Airlines one. Like then we can have free flights to like come see each other.
Wow. Speaking of, I need to get tickets to that comedy show.
Please, I want to go so bad.
Okay, I'll have to look it up when we get off of here and
Guys,
see.
next year Brittany might come and stay with me and we're gonna go to a comedy show together.
I know when I saw they were coming to Atlanta, I was like, wait a second. And I texted her, I was like, would you be interested in going? She was like, yes. I'm like, okay, great.
Immediately. I love
So
it.
I have to look up tickets. I
Yeah,
like looking
please
at
do.
tickets on an actual like computer desktop versus my phone. I don't know, it just makes a lot more sense. But
No worries.
I'll have to look up some tickies and we'll have to figure it out.
Please do.
Fun.
Oh my gosh. Well, we love you guys.
Season 2, episode 1, baby.
kicking it off right, and now we're just gonna glide into the holiday season.
Wow.
Before you know it, it'll be summer again.
It's the burr. It's the burr months.
Mm.
My favorite time of the year.
I will say it's a lot easier to dress for winter and
Yes.
fall, which I don't mind.
Hot take, I'm not a summer person. I'm a
Mm.
summer person for like a week, and then after that, I'm like, I can't do this anymore. It's hot, it's sticky. I don't want to be gross when I walk outside. I'd rather be too cold and bundle up
Mm.
than be too hot because, I can't strip down completely out in public. You
Unfortunate.
could, but, you know,
Probably best not to.
probably a good idea not to do that.
No, I'm like a little lizard. I love the heat.
I know.
Dude, we need to plan a beach trip for next year.
Yes, we need to do a little, yes, I want to so badly.
We need to. Maybe we can use my stepsister's house.
But when are you going out of town next year? Question mark.
Yeah. Well, like, I don't think she lives here full time even.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
Jeez Louise.
No, literally boss babe. Like, shout out to my stepsister for real. She is absolutely killing it. We have our locations. We share our locations every day. New city,
I
new
love that for her.
conference, new speaking engagement, new people. She's just like a freaking boss. I'm so happy for her.
Love that for her.
Yes. So
Well,
she's not listening to this either, but if she is, love you, girl, and love your beach house.
no kidding. Let us use it. Who said that?
Okay.
All right, girls.
Everything else, I mean, is that everything we needed to say?
I think so. No, there's one thing I missed. Follow us on
Follow our
Instagram.
Instagram.
We're usually pretty good about doing that in the beginning, but follow us on Instagram. We don't really post much.
Honestly, I'm
But
like, you know what? If you find our podcast, you find our podcast. Like,
we repost. We always repost when we post something on our Instagram stories, so you'll see it.
yes, yes.
You'll
And
see
I
it.
feel like
It's
I
fine.
just try to mention it organically in my content, and you do as well. And it's like a word of mouth thing. Like, it's an if you
Yes.
know, you know. If you know,
Mm-hmm.
you know about us a little bit more.
Yep.
It's
But
a girls'
anyway,
club.
it is a girls' club. Cute.
Okay, we love you guys so much. We hope you have the best week, and we swear that we will see you back
Mm-hmm.
here in 7 days.
I hope so.
We swear.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Bye.
All right, y'all. Bye.